What's up guys, Nepenthes here and welcome to something a little bit different on this channel. As you can see in front of you is betfair.com/sport, and as you can probably tell from the title, this is going to be a kind of a betting series. I'm actually not too sure how okay this is to be on YouTube, so this may well get taken down as a video. And also, if you guys are under 18, I highly recommend you do not participate in something like this because it is illegal. Gambling is only legal if you are 18 years or older in the United Kingdom, so please, if you are under 18, do not be following these footsteps. So what this is basically is, as you can see, I have £10 in my account. It's not really that much. And before I get into what we're going to be doing, I want to give you a bit of a backstory about my kind of betting history. So ever since I turned 18, I've been hugely into gambling, somewhat to the point where it's been an issue a few times in my life. I like to go to the casino, I like to play blackjack, and I like to gamble a lot of money. And I spent about 3 years on BetFair before I started YouTube, actually. And I guess I was on there because I was bored a lot, but also I had a lot of disposable income during my early 20s, and it was just something to do. Like, that's literally all it could be. It was just something to do, and I used to win a lot of money on goal scoring markets, just from my knowledge of the game, the way it kind of works all the time. So what we're going to be doing this time around is we got £10, and the aim is to get to £1,000. And whenever I stop, well, the first target is £1,000. If I manage to get to £1,000, 50% of everything I make will be given away to a charity. I have a charity in mind. It's actually for when my sister passed away, the charity that helped her when she was just a small baby. She had complications, so it will be going to her hospital. However, as long as we make it up to £1,000, half of that money will be going to charity, and half of that money will be reinvested back into the series. That's if we win money. This is betting. This is gambling. It's a reason. If it was easy, if it was that easy to turn £10 into £1,000, we'd all be millionaires, or at least £1,000-poundaires anyway. So we're going to be starting tonight. You might actually be seeing this video after the football started. And what we're going to do is we're going to place the bets, and once we place the bets, they're going to run. And then tomorrow I'll either do a new video letting you know how it went, or with letting know how you went, maybe with new bets, because obviously Champions League is Tuesday, Wednesday, BPL is Saturday and Sunday. So those will be the 4 days where I'm gambling. And what we're going to be doing is goal markets only at this stage. I'm more comfortable with the goal markets, and it will be as we click on the Arsenal-Dortmund goal game here. So it'll be just generally what I think will happen. So Arsenal-Dortmund right now, both of those are very good teams in form. Arsenal score a lot of goals. You can see that over 0.5 goals basically means one or more goals, and it's 25 to 1 on. It's not very good. Even over 2.5 goals isn't a very good odds, but I'm not so sure there will be 3 or more goals in this game. So I'm going to go for over 1.5 goals at 1 to 5 on, which basically means I need 2 or more goals in this game. Both teams to score is actually a decent market, and if we see that both teams to score is actually 1 to 2 on, so we're actually going to take both teams to score and take off the over 1.5 goals, and boom, there we have the both teams to score. The next match we've got is Schalke against Chelsea. Now, I actually think Schalke have got a lot of their first team players missing today for this game, and Chelsea are very strong odds to win this game. You can see again why the goal markets are really low, but this is going to be an accumulator of all 8 games, and I do believe there's going to be over 2.5 goals in a Schalke Chelsea game, so I'm going to be putting that in there as well. So next game we've got is Celtic against Ajax. Celtic are a strong team at home. Ajax are a good goal-scoring team. Again, the goals markets for over 2.5 we've got evens here at 21 to 20. I don't really rate that anyway. Both teams to score is something that I do rate in this one, so we're going to put both teams to score on between Celtic and Ajax. There we go. Next match we do have is AC Milan against Barcelona, and the goals market in this one, definitely going to be a lot of goals in this, although I'm just going to go for the over 1.5 goals, so basically 2 goals in this game. I'm not so sure that both teams will score in this game, because Barcelona, if they play how they usually play, this could be a shutout. But also AC Milan, they've got a good team, and they're always strong at home in the Champions League. So I think over 1.5 goals in this game is what I've got written down here in front of me. We've got 4 more games left from this. Porto against Zenit St. Petersburg. Is that the game I just picked? Nope. Let me go back over to that. Porto against Zenit, and we're going to go for over 1.5 goals in that game. These games, like Porto, I used to gamble on Portuguese football a lot in terms of goals because there was a lot of goals in Portuguese football. But Porto are one of those teams that will win like 20 out of 20 games and then lose 1-0 to the bottom team. You know, like it's a really tough game to decide. But I'm going to go for over 1.5 goals, which basically means 2 or more goals in that game. So that's what we've got there. We've then got Austria Vienna against Atletico Madrid. Atletico Madrid, for me, are going to absolutely destroy. So we're going to go for over 2.5 goals in that game. I don't think Austria Vienna are going to have any sort of chance against a team who is dominating in BBVA at the moment, apart from Barcelona being above them by, I think, 1 point, is it? That they're doing good. And 2 more games to go. Steaua Bucharest against FC Bar. This is a game that I really should steer clear of because I know nothing about either of these teams, and with that in mind, I am actually going to ignore the game. I don't want to bet on a game that I know nothing about, where I don't know anything about either of the teams. And the last but not least game, Napoli against Marseille. Very, very big game, or rather Marseille against Napoli. I'm going to go for over 1.5 goals on this at 1-3 on. So what we're going to do here, we've got seven bets. We're not going to put a single bet on. As you can see, we're going to put we are going to put a single bet on, just the one. It's 17.4 there, so we're going to put £10 on. And should those bets come in, we win £174 back, which will be a fantastic way to start this. And if we lose, I'll be depositing £10 more in for the next episode, and we'll be starting again. And what I'm going to do is, over time, as this develops, I'll give it like a week or so, but after a week or so, I'll have a spreadsheet that we'll look at every day to see how much I've won, how much I've lost, and if I don't lose at the moment, then that would be fantastic. But so that's what we're doing, guys. That is the bets for today. That's what we've got on for today's games. It makes watching football a little bit more interesting, and of course, if we can win this, it would be beautiful to pick back up £174.40 just for a small £10 bet. Would be very nice. So if you got any tips, or if you guys like to gamble and stuff as well, this video should be up by about 6 p.m. So with that in mind, if you've got any ideas on what you might recommend fellow bettors to do, put it in the comment section, guys. If you think you might enjoy something like this, leave a like, leave a comment. If you feel like this isn't something for you, I suggest that in future you just don't click on it, rather than coming on it and disliking it and sending me hate and sending me abuse. I just recommend you just simply don't click on the video and just save us both some time. But for now, guys, Minecraft will be back either later on tonight or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow, though, because I've had a busy couple of days at the moment. I say busy, I mean I've been sleeping a lot. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace!